Rescuers are rushing to evacuate residents as floods devastate parts of Punjab in Pakistan. One city, Sialkot, has seen more rainfall in 24 hours than the highest record in the past 49 years. So far, more than 800 people in Pakistan have been killed by monsoon rains since June. Our Pakistan correspondent Azadeh Mashiri is in one of the worst affected districts, Narowal. And Azadeh, clearly the challenge there for the rescuers is immense. Tell us about the efforts to get to people.
Well, emergency teams have warned of exceptionally high flooding in Punjab. But the damage, the devastation, it's already here. Our team has seen it. Hundreds of more rescue boats have been deployed. One official told us they're racing to save casualties. Now, in Narowal, this district is heavily affected, and that's because it's near the river Ravi that has swollen. There are dangerous levels of water there, as India had warned there would be after they released water from some of their major dams. That's what happens when reservoirs are overwhelmed upstream in India. It can cause heavy flooding here in Pakistan. Add to that the heavy rains that have been pounding the country this week. Sialkot, as you mentioned, has seen extreme flooding. That's an urban area, and so homes, buildings, cars are submerged. And rescuers are not only evacuating people, but also their livestock. This is a country where more than 40% of people live below the poverty line. And so these floods are ruinous to so many families. And that's why many people we've spoken to in the past 2 days have told us they're refusing to evacuate. They would rather take their chances, protect as much of their property and their belongings as they can, even if that means risking their lives.
And for those who do choose to leave or leave because of the circumstances, Azadeh, what facilities are there for them?
Well, the government, rescuers have set up shelters on higher ground, and so a lot of people are actually being evacuated by boats. We went along with some of the rescuers yesterday, and they have been taking these people to these shelters. But officials have told us that the majority of people who do choose to be evacuated tend to go and stay with friends and family. They aren't comfortable staying at those shelters. And when I say that some people are refusing to evacuate, it's really large proportions of people. In fact, the village that we visited is a village of about 3,000 people. It's about 2 hours from Lahore, which is the second most populous city here in Pakistan. Now, while there are 3,000 residents there, about half of the residents were refusing to evacuate. So that shows you how many people are at risk when there's extreme flooding like this, especially when a lot of these people live near riverbeds.
And then coming back to the fact that India, much of this water is there because of India releasing water from dams. Talk to us about the politics of all of this, Azadeh, and whether there are any efforts, any mechanisms to try to control this, to reach out to the Indian government to try to prevent something like this happening.
India, like Pakistan, has suffered through very heavy